Hey, hello and welcome to my top 10 Thursday with Kezza aka Skylar Loves Gaudy Movies. And if you've been to see James's channel, which is Horror Collector, he's my partner in crime to do this collaboration with. This is our second week of doing it. Well, me and James have been doing it a bit longer. And this top 10 list, I'm going to explain something first before I get into it. Now, the top 10 list for this week is top 10 favourite things we own. Now, I had a little bit of problem of finding 10 things, so I've probably gone over on a little bit of stuff. And I'm gonna, as always, I always throw in honourable mentions. So, hope you don't mind. This might take a little bit of a while to do this, and then we'll get in. But I will mention one more thing. My top 10 has a couple of things in it. So, my number 10 entry. So, stay tuned. Before I also mention, two of my honourable mentions I can't show to you yet because they're physically in the cupboard and I can't exactly have about 50 or 60 at a time written them out. And one of my honourable mentions is of course my wrestling DVDs and all my Blu-ray collection and my Asian collection, which I have quite a few, and of course my Death Note and anime films. But I wanted to show you some honourable mentions as well, which are right here. First of all, I must have showed you this in my other video. I am a massive fan of the film Dirty Dancing, so honourable mention for the soundtrack. Another album I really love, which didn't come into my top 10 but I absolutely love it and I haven't showed it, is Shine Down. It's both the album Amaryllis and I've forgotten the other one, but it's got The Sound of Madness and Call Me. That's another one of my favourite things. This one as well, this is Gabrielle Apliani, which is, it says English Nye or something like that, or English Ray. Fabulous album, highly recommended. If you haven't got it, get it. Last of my albums in my honourable mentions, I do mention this a lot of time, I am a big Avicii fan, and this is True. And now my games, I've got 3 games here in my honourable mentions and then we'll get into my top 10. First of all is WWE 2K14. I love it. I've played 2K13 but I haven't played this one yet, but I just wanted to put it in my honourable mentions. Great game. And believe it or not, my favourite game of all time is Soul Calibur, and I actually own 2 on the Xbox 360. Soul Calibur 4. I'll do them separate. Soul Calibur 4. I can open this one up for you and show you guys. So that's that one, Soul Calibur 4. I'll re-show you it again. It's got I think it's Yoda. Yeah. So Soul Calibur 4. And last but not least, Soul Calibur 5. On the Xbox 360. And yes, I do play these games when I get a chance to. So, anyway, enough about our honourable mentions. Let's get into top 10, which is 4 of my favourite books. I couldn't do this as one. It's not 4, it's like 2 books and 2 programs. I will explain to you why. We'll get into the programs first. Well, it's 3 books and 2 programs. This is when I went to see Chubby Brown, I think it was last year. The year before. This is basically a program of what he's like and that. So I just wanted to show that off. Also, staying at number 10, this comes a part of the programme. I might have to stand up and show you guys this. One of my other favourite comedians, which is Jimmy Carr. So he says laughter therapy, and then there's a picture of him at the back there. So that's the poster. I've never ever put this up, but probably will soon. This is the programme for when I seen him 2 years ago, and he has, this is why, the reason why it's in my top 10, I don't know if you can see it, his signature. Sorry. Just all about his stuff and that. And I still have it. Now, getting in to parts of books. You know I'm a big wrestling fan. I've got to have the trivia book. And yes, I have got most of the questions right. Crafty. So, handy to have if anyone has got it. Amazing book. Speaking of Chubby Brown, I do like reading books, and especially Chubby Brown. I have a autographed copy of his second book, which you can only get these books when you're on his tour, when he goes around on his tour. So he's personally signed that one, and it's a really good read. See, like, it's all, see, look, little newspaper article. This is just a fantastic book. If you haven't read this, go to one of his shows and pick it up. I think I paid £10 for this, but it's brilliant because I got his autograph, so I don't know whether he still does his autographs, but yeah, this is his second book. I am a big fan of Chubby Brown. You did see one of his DVDs on my unpackaging, whatever. So yeah, it's funny being me. Now, last part of number 10 entry is, you wouldn't believe that I actually have this book in my hand, but this is one of my favourite books ever. It was given to me by a friend just before he passed away, and I will always keep this book. And it is actually called The Devil and All His Works. It's all about demonic, demons, stuff like that. Do you know what it talks about, from like this demons in Greece, Roman times. It is a fascinating read. From the Salem witch trials, Australasia and Pacific, it is really good. I'm just trying not to. And then conclusion about if Satan's real and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. See, just a picture from the book. That's actually a man. So yeah, that was my top 10, of course, the books. So we'll kick off properly. We've done number 10. So that was 10 for you. Number 9. Is actually one of my favourite things in the world. It just recently come out, and I actually have 3. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a mega volume manga. You know how I like my anime and I like all the eyelashes the way they are in the manga films? You can achieve that look with the mascara. So yeah, this is one of my favourite things that I actually own. That is number 9. So that was number 9. Number 8. My hands are always soft due to one thing only. My favourite thing, this is like in my top 5 favourite things of the Body Shop, and it is this bad boy right here. If you could, yeah, there you go. This is Absinthe hand cream. Wow. If you get like really dry skin on your hands, use this. It is fabulous. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I just love it. So that was number 8. Number 7, I've got 2 items to show you for number 7. As you know, I've been starting to collect horror t-shirts, and my favourite character of all time is Lily Munster. I'm obsessed with Lily Munster. So this is one of them. Love this t-shirt. It just looks amazing on. See? So that's the first one for number part 7. And there's the second one. I've worn this quite a few times. I love this one. So yeah, Lily Munster t-shirts. Number 6 is the first of my box sets in my top 10. As a child, I grew up watching this, and through Aaron Pin, when he done his cartoon shows that you grew up on, found out he owned this, and I was hooked. This is my She-Ra Princess of Power box set. I absolutely adore this. Yeah, there's the spine and the actual DVDs there, and the back. So that is my number 6. Love, love, love this. Number 5, right? You're gonna know a little secret about me now, right? And you'll probably might be like a little bit shocked, but I can't use soap on my face. It burns my skin and it does something to my skin. And I recently found a product that can sort that out, and it is this Body Shop. It's like my favourite thing out of Body Shop. Body Shop pomegranate cleanser and the toner. These 2 items make this face look really good. So because of me can't use soap, I use these bad boys right here. So if you want to know my beauty regime, it's just basically whack these on you, a bit of mascara, a bit of lip balm, I'm out the door. So that's number 5. Number 4, I can't take this off. I've tried and tried and tried and tried, but as you know, on my videos you probably see me, if I'm going like this or going like that, you probably notice I'm wearing rings. Now there's a ring in particular on this hand, which is this one. This ring right here. It was given to me by Peter's mum, who passed away a couple of years ago, and she left this to me in her will, and basically it doesn't come off. I love the ring. I have so many profound memories of Peter's mum, so I wear the ring with pride. So that's my number 4. Right, number 3, my favourite box set of all time. Cost me a lot of money, but I'm so happy I've got it. As you know, I love Lily Munster, so there couldn't be no surprise that I'd have to put this in my top 10. It is the Monsters Closed Casket Collection, and I will just open it up quickly and just show you. Yep, 12 discs. This is like basically one of my prized possessions. I just love this. This is just amazing. I'm so happy that I own this. This recently has gone up in price since I got it. So, yep, this is my little baba away from my little baba, if you get what I mean. I love it. So, yep. I'm gonna just close that back up now. So that's my number 3, the Monsters collection. Number 2 I know I don't talk about music. Sorry, I don't talk about music a lot, but I do like a couple of bands, but there is one in particular, and I own every single one of their albums, and I will show you one by one. And of course it is Muse. I am a big, massive Muse freak, fan, whatever you want to call it. I have been to see them abroad, and I've been to see them in the UK. And we will start with what I've got. Showbiz album. Origins of Symmetry. Hullabaloo. Absolution. My second favourite album on this, Black Holes and Revelations. I love this album. My absolute favourite, The Resistance. I actually want to get this bad boy tattooed on me, so that's saying something. And the brand new album, which is The Second Law. Love this one. So these are my number 2. I am a big, massive Muse freak. Now, number 1. You were probably thinking, what would be the favourite thing she owned? And I was thinking, this is why I thought long and hard, and there is no comparison. This will always be my number 1 thing in the world. I've just shown you the photograph because the photograph doesn't do it justice. This little girl right here, it will always be my number 1, and this guy here will always be my number 1. This is my familiar. This is my Tori. She will always be my favourite thing in the world, and so will be Peter. This is why it's my number 1 thing in the world. You know how much these two mean to me. These are my best friends in the whole wide world. I love Tori to bits. She's my favourite thing in the world. So is Peter. Peter makes me laugh. I know we have our arguments, like about certain stuff, but we still like just as much the same. It's like me and Tori. We love our wrestling. Tori is a massive Velvet Sky fan. And Peter, he loves his boxing just as much as I do. So, yep, this is my number 1 thing. Because I can't exactly show you it in person, so I decided to show you the photograph. Because with them both on together. So, yep, that is my top 10 list. Oh yes, another honourable mention, deodorant. I love my deodorant. So yeah, I know my top 10 list is quite different from James's. And mine's gone like way too long, but I just wanted to throw some couple of honourable mentions in and do my top 10 list. As always, you can't like anymore because I disabled the like stream. So if you want to send nice comments, send nice comments. If you like my videos, these top 10 videos, next week will be something completely different. And I will discuss that with James when we talk about it more. And I hope you really like these videos because, especially with these top 10 lists, myself and James, we put our heart and soul into it, which is Horror Collector. And before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to the top 10 Tuesday guys: DVD Collector 1974 James, Stephen the Joker 5150, Zach Movie Collector 666, the Cine Ram that takes part, Shannon Riddler, and of course that mad scouser himself, Ian Forkable. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I know it's gone way too long, but that's just the way it goes. On these top 10 lists, I just take it as it is. So yep, I will see you all soon. Go to James's channel, see what he's got, Horror Collector, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.